Selamat malam, Kristy.
Selamat malam, Matt.
I want to talk about a number of things because you really do have a magnificent set of talent. So not only are you the new president of this magnificent society, you're a very accomplished woman in your own life. You were a TV personality in Indonesia, and now you're over here for Australia. And of course, the country is better for it. So first, could I get you to discuss your career and everything, and tell us about you in Indonesia?
Oh, thank you. Um, I was lucky enough to be one of the producer and presenter in one of television company in Indonesia, which is I was working for Jak TV in Semarang, Central Java, and then after that I moved to expand my career a little bit more to the metropolitan Jakarta, and I joined with Jak TV, Jakarta TV, and same position. I was a producer and presenter as well for their news and current affair.
Wow. So that's a fair bit of, there's a lot of different roles in there, and that's climbing over a number of years over your career. So could you tell me what you liked most about it? Like which role did you like the best?
To be a journalist, which gave me a chance to bring the news. Can be bad news, can be good news, but to give a news to the audience, it's kind of like a important task for me, that give the right information is the key when we are working to be a journalist.
Okay. What sort of stories did you cover over there?
I was a television producer for daily news. So can be anything, can be a fire, can be a crime, and can be anything daily that happen during the day.
Wow.
And I was fortunate enough, I was also have a chance to be a producer in the morning program. Morning program probably in here is if it's in Channel 9 or Channel 7, that was run every morning. And then during that time, I have a chance to invite some important people to talk in my television company, which is what I use right now when I start to do this event for my Indonesian community here in Cairns.
Right. So, I mean, you were Indonesia's version of Good Morning Australia, really. And considering the population over there, you've got a real profile in Indonesia. Like, you're a bit of a someone over there. That's correct, isn't it?
Wow. I wasn't not in the not in the national television, but I was in the local television, which is in Jakarta. But
I mean, that's the capital though. So
yes, in the capital, yeah.
So I mean, that's Canberra. Like, that would be like that. I was just a journalist in Canberra. Would you mind telling us the most interesting people, and considering kind of like it's an Australian audience, there's no problem with explaining who they might be. Could you tell us some of the most interesting interviews that you had and some of the most interesting people you met?
Oh, a lot of interesting people that I met during that time. I have a chance to talk to, of course, the president, the politician, can be from Indonesia, can be from overseas, and we also cover some bomb that happened in Jakarta at that time. If you remember, happened to JW Marriott.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, long time ago. And also I have a chance to interview one of the public figure. I don't know if you remember, one of the member of the Tillman brothers. It's a band. They are from originally from Indonesia. They moved to Holland, and they become really big in Holland. And they and perform everywhere in Europe. The Tillman, and one of the singer was he came to Jakarta, and I have a chance to talk to him. I was very, very happy. And before he passed away, he actually lived in Sydney.
Oh, so look, and do pardon my ignorance, I haven't heard of that band, only because I don't speak Indonesian, but just, and to give some context to Australian viewers, the reason that someone from Indonesia would be big in Holland is because obviously Indonesia was a former colony of Holland, the Dutch East Indies.
Yeah, the connection between us. Yeah.
So a lot of people in Indonesia speak Dutch. So that would be the connection there. Wow.
Yeah.
Look, I'm really sorry to dig into this, but for me, it's so interesting. Could you tell me some of the political figures you spoke to?
From Indonesia,
Yes.
can be before, when we have the president of Indonesia, which is Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono.
Okay, I've
A
heard
long
him,
time ago. Yeah.
I've heard him.
And when the second president of Indonesia passed away, the Suharto, that we had a really, really big people line up on the street and etc. And we have a chance to meet some of the journalists from Australia as well. And then at that time, I was lucky enough, I speak a little bit English, so I can help them to get the interview to the Indonesian as well. That was very, very interesting opportunity for me.
And I just also want to mention that, okay, obviously, you know, you're obviously a teacher as well. My understanding is that you also taught languages over in Indonesia, so that's adding to your talent stack. You're an allied health over here in Australia. What brought you to this country? Like, what's a woman of your talent and ability and profile living in Cairns? Not that it's a bad place to live, but it's like, what brought you here, you know?
Well, Cairns is really beautiful. And I moved to Australia in 2010. I met an Australian guy. Yes, of course. That's a lot of story of the Indonesian that moved to Australia or to other country, that we fall in love with someone, and yeah, we migrate. I came to Australia 2010, and well, I was happy because I become together with my husband, but in the same time, to be honest, there is a jumping lifestyle that I had. I was a television producer. I have a lot of people working for me, cameraman, news reporter, graphic designer, a lot of people working for me, together with me, to create a news program. But when I came here, my English was not that good, and I don't have any qualification that recognized in Australia. So the only thing I did at that time was a cleaner. It was interesting. But first job that I got was in Adventure with Sunday in Alley Beach. Really, really beautiful place to live, but well, when I scrubbed the toilet, I was crying. What I'm doing here? But well, that's what I do. That's what I did. That's what I did for love. I don't know, probably.
Well, thank God for women with bad taste in men, because otherwise I wouldn't be married personally. Like, you know, I'd still be single if women only went for good, smart men. Like, So yeah, I know how your husband feels. It's like punching above his weight. But all right, well, you know, that's kind of That's kind of interesting as well. And now you're in allied health. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah. So I when I was in Early Beach, I said to my husband, I can't live in this town. I love Early Beach because it's beautiful, but the only job that I can do here is just cleaning, and I don't want to be clean the toilet the rest of my life. I need to move somewhere in the city that I can learn something, that I can be someone again. And then I kind of like realized that the health system in Australia is really, really good. How Australian government support the people of Australia and give a lot of help in health system. And I find it that to be working in the health system, I will never be unemployed.
Totally.
That was the reason. So that's why I started with AIN. And then after that, then I don't think I can do the nursing either. So I jumped to the allied health assistant until now. I'm very happy. This is the job that I like. Then yeah, I can help people. I can make their life better and make their day better, make them smiling. That's what I want to do the rest of my life, I think, here in Australia.
You know, you're a person who's created these opportunities and created these relationships. And one of the relationships you have created, or that you're part of as president, is the society. Would you mind telling us about the society in Cairns? So you're the president. What is the society? What does it do? What's your involvement?
Well, with the actually before we live in this is the story. I start from Brisbane and we moved to Townsville, and then one day we flew to Bali, and I saw this place. Wow, this place so beautiful. Why we not move here? So I found a way to work in the Cairns Base Hospital, and I got a job in the Cairns Base Hospital, and here we are. And right now, and I not only the climate, not only the green of Cairns, but also the people, the multicultural people here in Cairns is really really interest me. I want to get involved with this exciting place, and then even better again when I meet Indonesian in here. Indonesian people here in Cairns have so much potential. They can cook, they can dance, they can sing, and they also work in everywhere. One of them doctor, some of them nurses, some of them working in the hospitality everywhere, and they got so much desire to promote Indonesia, to promote our culture. That's why I have a dream to make this Indonesian culture to be recognized here in Cairns. I have a dream that Indonesian community here, people will oh, that Indonesian community over there. It's not that many people know that we exist at the moment, and this is my goal. This is my goal, to make us to be recognized, to make us to make people turn around, turn their head, and then want to know us more. And then we have an opportunity to tell about us.
Wow. Okay, so, and you're president. So did you, like, who else helped, did you form the association? Were you one of the people that formed it, or was it already existing and you were voted in as president?
Well, I came here not that long ago, actually. It was 2011, not long. And we had a Indonesian festival. The president at that time was Liana. She's really good. She was really good. She made the really big festival, and I was so excited to join. I had a chance because I have a little camera, and I did the video for the event, and everybody liked that. Everybody excited. Who's this person doing this video? And people start get to know me. And the next election, I thought it become a secretary. I have a chance to do that job for a while until I had a health problem, so I stepped back and I didn't involve with the community for about a year. But then in January, when we have another election, everybody just came to me and asked me like, come on, we want you to be a president. And I said, I can't. I work full time. I have a little boy and I have a business to run. I just started a new business and my time is so full. I don't have time. But I don't know how. And that day on that election, I just feel like I need to. I want to make this Indonesian community CIAA big again. When Ibu Liana was the president, she's become part of my team. Actually, she's the advisor of my team. So with her help and my team as well, we try to make it a better organization.
I suppose my last question would be, like, what part of Indonesia is Cairns like? Like, is it most like Java? Is it most like, what island or place would it be like?
Ooh, wow, that's a tricky question.
Weather-wise and geography-wise.
Oh, yes. Maybe I can say Semarang. I live in Semarang before. Have you heard about that little town? Semarang is the capital of Central Java. Why I said this is Cairns seems like most likely same like Semarang is because in Cairns we have mountain, we have ocean, we have people that live in between mountain and ocean, and that's what we have as well in Semarang.
So that's
of course the population is way bigger in Semarang compared to Cairns.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been a really interesting interview. We're going to watch your presidency with some interest. And if I may, on a personal note, encourage you to, really get involved in the media over here, because clearly you've got something to give.